Welcome to our usual horrors. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today we're here with the game Divilethion, which is from the same creators as Candy Scabs, but this time we play as a high priest of a monstrous god, all the while trying to repair the relationship with our heathen of a brother. Oh, great Divilethion, please hear our prayers.
I would, but you are not Lynn.
My sincere apologies. Lynn has come down with a fever, but I assure you, I've been serving this temple for years, and I'm every bit as capable as...
The hell you are! Get me Lynn right now!
Yes, my apologies. At once. I think we made him mad. Some brat opens the door. Yeah? Good day. We need Lynn at the temple. So what? I'm guessing that's the heathen of a brother. The brat closes the door. Hey! Marrow, quit joking around. You'll get us all killed. Hello? Sorry, Lynn. Divilethion won't hear me out after all. He's asking for you. Alright. So off to work he goes. You... you cold?
I guess you really are sick. Try not to die.
I will.
Will what? Die?
I will try not to die.
Good, good. Say, what do you miserable humans need from me now?
Lynn pukes. Oh, we might have just offended the god. I die here. Oh, he's definitely getting closer. Yep, that's a mad face, alright. This is my last will and testament. Goodbye, cruel world.
This is the worst offering I've ever received.
I'm so sorry.
Never mind. Carry on.
So, what did the great Divilethion say? It agrees to vanquish the flying monster. Wonderful! Praise the Divilethion! It'll choose a sacrifice within the next 3 days. I see. I'll let everyone know. You go home and rest. Thanks. Oh, and Anon? What is it? I left a surprise at the altar. Oh, enjoy cleaning that up. Just so you know, this little village here sits in the middle of nowhere. If you've ever been to nowhere, you know there isn't anything there, except nothing. There's a whole bunch of nothing. Nothing, and then this stupid little village no one has ever even heard of. It doesn't even have a name. That's how insignificant it is. The only reason this village hasn't completely vanished off the face of the earth is because of Divilethion, a magnificent, glorious, beautiful, wonderful, fearsome, great, and incredibly benevolent deity. It protects this piece of crap village and the crappy humans within. And all it asks in return is a human heart or two. Hearts are the Divilethion's favourite snacks. Ah, yes, yes. Divilethion is the best thing to ever grace this land. The following evening, Lynn gets a visitor.
You're High Priest Lynn, right?
Yeah, can I help you?
Well...
Sit down anywhere you'd like. What? What are you looking at? That's just my brother Marrow. Do you want him to leave?
No, that's okay, I guess.
So, what can I do for you?
It's just... Oh! The mark of Divilethion!
You have been chosen, my good sir! Your heart is going to be nibbled on.
This! Do you think... This is what I think it is?
A hideous new tattoo? No, That's not what that is. That is the mark of the great Divilethion. This man is a lucky one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Damn it. I thought so. Damn it. God damn it.
Please, have a drink. Lynn offers the balding man a bottle of wine along with a glass. Oh, the glass was not needed. Let's face it, he's gonna just chug from the bottle. But the man must have missed the glass, since he pours the liquid directly into his mouth. What did I tell you? I know my traumatized people. Some of it drips onto the carpet, never to come off again.
What will I tell my wife? And the kids? What do I do?
The Divilethion has chosen you, my friend. You will do what you have to.
It's going to hurt, isn't it?
I believe so.
Who's gonna do it?
It's either me or High Priest Rando.
Do I at least get to choose?
Who would you prefer?
You. I've seen what a sloppy job that baldy does.
Then I'll do it.
Thanks, I guess.
You should go to your wife.
Yeah. Man, I can't get out of this, can I?
Well, I mean, potentially you can. I mean, let's face it, he wants your heart for a snack, right? So if you wanted to get out of it, you could just stab yourself in the heart, ruin the heart so he can't eat it. I mean, that doesn't save your life or anything, but it does technically get you out being sacrificed. Unless the Divilethion likes what? Pulverize heart? Then again, that may just doom the entire village.
I'm sorry. Oh well, that's it then, huh? I spent my whole life working, and this is it. What a useless life that was. I'm glad it'll be over soon. Don't say that. Your sacrifice will ensure the safety of us all. It's a very noble way to go. But why me?
Lynn can't come up with a polite way to tell the guy to get lost.
This sucks. Fix me a real strong drink when the time comes, okay?
I can do that, yes.
You better.
And off stumbles the man, with a bottle of red wine in hand. It wasn't even his, but fine, keep it, you petty thief. We'll all be glad once you're dead.
Is he gonna make it home? I certainly hope so.
Yeah, can't have him die on his own accord now, can we?
Mavo.
What? Was I not supposed to say that out loud?
Let's not start this again.
Fine. All I'm saying is that you could offer animal hearts to your god.
Mavo, please.
What? There's plenty of those around. What makes that guy's heart so much better than a cow's? Or a pig's?
Neither you nor I have any say in that.
This is so stupid.
You see, Mavo isn't that smart. In fact, Mavo is a drooling moron. You'd have to be a moron not to worship the great Divilethion, the sole savior of this village, the kind and gentle god. But Mavo doesn't. Therefore, Mavo is a moron.
Why am I starting to get the impression that actually the entire village are the heathens and Maro's the only normal person here? But goddammit, Maro, worship the god! Moving on, they hold the ritual the very next evening.
Hey Lynn, feeling better yet?
Much better, thank you. I heard you puked on the Divilethion! No, not exactly. I puked on its feet. The Divilethion has feet?
I mean, where its feet would be?
Ah, details. Who cares? Do you think I can perform the ritual this time?
The sacrifice asked me himself.
Man, well, maybe next time. What you looking for?
No, nothing. Mavo isn't here.
And there she comes! Hello, Anon. Good evening. The sacrifice has been captured.
Oh, you ran?
Yeah, the usual. Sudden bright idea to make a run for it. Yes, thank you so much for not lifting a finger, Vando. Really helpful. You'd make an old man like me run? So heartless. I saw you running just fine yesterday. I wasn't as old yesterday as I am today. That is such a load of balls.
All right then, I'll go prepare the sacrifice. Looks like you had some second thoughts. Who wouldn't? Listen, my wife just gave birth to our second child. She needs me.
Uh-huh. Lynn nods along to the man's pleading, but he doesn't actually listen.
He has been at this for years now, and he has heard every sob story you can think of. You might think Lynn has become jaded, but the fact is that he never cared in the first place.
Oh, so we're just a psychopath.
To him, strangers and their tragedies are just some strangers' tragedies. That's the kind of person he is. Berries or vanilla? Honestly, it tastes the same anyway, only the scent is different. So, kind of like tea. Or at least the tea from old Margaret's store, for the price you'd think. The man doesn't care about old Margaret's store, nor tea. He is at death's door. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the quality of some goddamn tea he wouldn't be able to afford, even if he wasn't dying. But it is not tea that Lynn is offering him. Here! Huh? Drink! It'll make you brave. Or probably drunker so we don't care to begin with. The man drinks as he is told, briefly wondering if he would have preferred the berry version. Oh, I'm seeing fun things. Perhaps he cared a little bit, after all. But his mind doesn't stay intact long enough to reach conclusion. I want you to know that everyone appreciates your selfless act. I want you to know that you are lucky. You get to be one with Divilethion. Or at least Divilethions' stomach. And off they go to the merry, jolly, happy, fun, ritual murder party. Yep, he is completely zonked. And now, we stabbeth. Everyone is wearing masks with big, nice smiles on them. Sure, the masks make it a bit difficult to drink, but they were absolutely necessary to keep the mood pleasant. You see, sometimes people forgot what a joyous event this is supposed to be. Especially the family members of the sacrifice tended to bring everyone down. But not tonight. Everyone is in high spirits. They are all singing and dancing and chanting. Divilethion! 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 Lynn's dagger glimmers as it's lifted up. Oh wait, did we want to stab in the heart then? And the man's still beating heart is offered to Divilethion. Oh, we sliced it out. That makes more sense than just pulverizing it. It eats it with great delight. Everyone cheers. They are so happy that Divilethion is happy. How nice. Everyone is so nice. They party through the small hours of the night. Eventually, everyone goes home. Lynn looks especially graceful as he slips on some ice and lands on his ass. He can't quite get the key to work. Marrow! But Marrow doesn't care. Lynn spends quite a while attempting to unlock the door. It gets to the point where his fingers go numb from the cold, but alas, he gets the door open. Mamo, you heathen! Where are you? Mamo! I can't believe you! Why weren't you at the ceremony? Because I caught your stupid cold! You know what? That doesn't matter. Divilethion matters, that is all that matters. Do you have any idea how disrespectful you're being? Get over it. I'm tired. I don't care. What kind of example do you think you're setting? Oh, well, the High Priest's brother didn't show up. Why should I? It's only the ritual that allows this village to remain in existence. Like it's my fault I got sick. You're the one that carries all this blue crap home from the temple. So I don't know, wash your hands more often, Mr. Holy Man. I see. But even so, Mamo, that man just gave his life for this village. For you. It's really important you show up to appreciate that. Is that what you call it? Huh? He gave it. Not like you took it or anything. Don't be like that. I wish there was another way too. I kinda doubt that. I really do. But as things stand right now, we don't have a choice. You chose to be a priest. Because I had to. Oh, right. Keep telling me that. You just had to. Poor you. It has nothing to do with, say, money. And who do you think I make that money for? Oh, wait, we just probably gonna kill our brother now? Huh, we'd at least sacrifice him. Think of Divilethion. Well, oops, we definitely regret that. Damn, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have raised my voice at you. I mean, I'm more concerned about the fact we were trying to strangle him than that we shouted at him. So, good night, Mamo. Yeah. Lynn feels a little down about choking his brother, but it's not like the little crap died, so he's just being dramatic. Sure, would be nice if this house had some parents in it, but that is something to reflect upon another time. It is a brand new day, and what a glorious day it is! Divilethion has defeated the flying monster that was looming over this useless village. I bet you forgot all about the beast already. Wanna bet? You think I'd forget about my monsters? Actually, I want to see what exactly was the flying beast. But don't feel bad. It was only the very reason that they sacrificed that man after all. All is well now, thanks to the great Divilethion. Lynn, my favorite. I was hoping you would visit today. Yeah, I wanted to ask you if the ceremony was to your liking. Yes, absolutely. I'm very pleased. So pleased, in fact, I have a gift for you. Come on closer. I won't bite. I'm quite full thanks to you, my precious, my pet. I said closer, you little crap. I made this just for you. Go on, put it on. Wait, was that teeth? Divilethion, did you gift me your own teeth? That's so nice of you. This isn't made from the sacrifice, is it? Does it look like human remains to you? Rude! It's from my old bones. You have new bones then? Obviously. So, do you like it, my dear? Well, it's unlike anything I've ever been given before. I do love it so. It means I'm the favorite. It's not just beautiful. Those bones still emit a bit of my aura. So don't be too thrown off if creatures start running away from you. I don't feel anything though. Yes, well, humans are used to my presence. But outside the village, anything that's conscious will run from its life. That's how fearsome I am.
Now, why would I ever leave the village?
Ah, you wouldn't. But that's not the point anyway. I'm giving you a token of my affection, you dumb bugger.
I just had a thought. I mean, we never leave the village, right? Does anyone ever come into the village? So I'm just imagining if we have to keep regularly sacrificing people of that village to this god, we're still gonna run out of population, aren't we? I mean, I don't think you could birth enough children to keep it at a sustained rate. Unless he was only taking like a heart every couple of years.
Appreciate it.
I do. I just don't know what to say.
Say thank you, O great Divilethion, for forever cherish this holy blessing from your divine grace.
Thank you, Div. I'll wear it every day.
Wow. Call me that again and I'll crush your skull.
Nothing worth mentioning happens for a while. Nice and peaceful days go by under the loving care of Divilethion the Benevolent. And soon the seasons change. Summer has come with all its disgusting bugs and mosquitoes. And the humidity. Oh God, merciful Divilethion, deliver me from the goddamn humidity. The nights are nice and cool though.
Oh, Marrow, you're still awake.
No, I'm just standing here with my eyes open, clearly asleep.
Aren't you tired?
Of you? Yes.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
Lynn, it's the anniversary of Mum's death tomorrow.
Right, it's been 2 years, hasn't it? What?
1, Lynn. It's been only 1 year.
Oh,
And I'm guessing you have work tomorrow.
that's right.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, I have to get some sleep. Good night. Oh, we missed that bonding opportunity. The sun is glaring down at full force. 3 priests sit in the shade having lunch. Wow, 2 priests are having lunch. One is gazing into the distance towards the graveyard. So, what if she died a year ago? What's it matter if I don't go visit her grave today? It's not like she won't be dead tomorrow, too. What does it matter if I never go? What is she going to do about it? Not talk to me? Well, Marrow might not talk to me. Ugh. Those are the kind of thoughts he battles with. Everyone and their dead mom knows the correct course of action. Let your snivelling brat of a brother throw his fit. You got work to do. Lynn shouldn't even be thinking about this in the first place. But no, for whatever reason, Lynn has a soft spot for his insufferable little brother.
These roads are killing me.
Tell me about it.
It's the humidity. My aunt said it's humid because of the flooding. I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's the rain. Which causes the flood. No, I think the flood is caused by the ice on the mountain. And that's caused by this heat. Whatever. What do you think, Lynn?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
You seem a bit gloomy.
it's nothing. Or actually, it's my mother's death anniversary. Do you think you could cover for me?
Well, I would, but it's your turn to pray to the great Divilethion. Ah, come on, let the kid go. I'll cover for you, but you'll do my next mass.
Thank you. And off he goes.
The idiot.
On his way down the stairs, he runs into a band of villagers.
They attempt to tell him something, but Lynn is in too much of a hurry. So they find Rando and Anon instead. Please, hear me out, Man, we're on a lunch break. Some goddamn temple this is! Don't mind here. I'd be glad to hear your worries. It's the crops. All this water is causing them to mold. Oh. We've done everything we can, but if the flooding doesn't stop soon, the whole harvest is ruined. How will we ever last through the winter? Please, you have to help us. You can all pray to the great Divilethion right over there. We've prayed our hearts out. It's no use. Let us see the God in person. Please. Please calm down. We'll all die without food. And so will you. I understand. We will take care of it. I'll speak to the great Divilethion in your stead. Thank you. The villagers are satisfied with that and leave. Great. What now? Looks like the great Divilethion doesn't feel like helping us. Do you think we should, Oh, I absolutely think we should offer a sacrifice. Wait, see, this is what I was saying earlier. It's been, a season since our last sacrifice? At this point, we're gonna run out of villagers. My neighbours have an especially nasty newborn who we could... Oh my god, the merciful Divilethion! You will not finish that sentence, I swear. Alright, I'm kidding. Let's go see Divilethion.
Neither of you are Lynn.
Please forgive us for that. Lynn has a family matter to attend to.
There is nothing more important than me. I should smack him on the head so hard it falls off.
Well...
How dare he?
Yeah, he is the rudest, stupidest boy. But please hear our prayer. I'd like to offer you my neighbour's newborn child in exchange for a dry spell. Don't listen to this moron. Oh, merciful Divilethion. He talks out of his ass. We need a drought. That's a fact. And the baby is noisy. So I'm sorry for connecting a few obvious dots. No, you just want...
Why am I being subjected to watching you two monkeys bicker?
My deepest apologies. Please disregard what he just prayed for. We only want to stop the flooding.
Right. You don't like getting your feet wet, huh? Pathetic humans.
That, and we'll die if the crops rot.
You always die. Too much water, you die. Too little water, you die. Is there a single setback you can handle without dying?
Well, that's why we come to you, Abin, Divilethion. Our only hope, our only saviour.
Huh. That I am, aren't I? A messiah to your wretched species. Very well. I'll spare the crops, despite this disaster of a prayer.
Thank you, Divilethion the Benevolent.
This isn't how I accept my thanks, and you know it.
Of course, we'll prepare the sacramental hall at once.
Good. The faster you disappear from my sight, the better.
Just one tiny, small, insignificant request. Give it a rest already. It doesn't want the baby's heart.
Don't worry your ugly little heads about that. I'll choose the sacrifice myself.
It's gotta be the brother, isn't it?
And I know just who to pick.
Hi there. Hi. I'm surprised you showed up.
Me too, actually.
Heh. Well, I'm sure Mum's happy about it.
I mean, I'm not here for work, I'm here for you. And I skipped work for this. I had to skip work to come.
Well, yeah, but this is important.
I'm going to get an earful tomorrow, so I hope that you're happy.
It's not about whether I'm happy or not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's about Mum.
It is indeed. And now that I've shown up, can you stop giving me such a hard time about it?
Why are you like this? You're supposed to come here because you care about her. Don't you feel anything? Anything at all?
I feel annoyed and slightly bored. But I came anyway. Doesn't that count for something?
No, it doesn't.
What do you want me to do? Yell, hooray, hooray, happy death anniversary, mother! Congratulations for being dead a whole year!
I can't believe how badly you don't get it.
Marrow, I did this for you. So when we go home, I don't want to hear another word about how I don't care.
You just admitted you don't.
Oh, did I?
Just whatever. Let's go home.
And so they went home, blissfully ignorant of the consequences of neglecting God. But Lynn would soon find out all about it. But not as soon as Marrow, who found out about it the very next morning.
Huh?
Marrow noticed a dull ache on his chest, as if he'd been punched with a dagger. He takes a few double takes, but the mark remains.
Oh, damn.
Do you want coffee?
No.
Okay.
And why even bother knocking if you're just going to barge in anyway?
All right. Marrow decides to collect himself. The last person he wants to find out about the mark is Lynn.
Just act normal. I'll think of something. I'm not even part of this religion. Just relax. Go drink some coffee. No, wait! I said I didn't want it already.
Well, it's fine, you're a child. You're allowed to be temperamental and change your mind. Are you going out like that?
Huh? Oh. Crap. I completely forgot to change. I'm gardening again today. So this is easier to wash. I mean, since it's black already, you know.
I suppose.
That made sense, right? This is normal, right?
Say Marrow.
He thinks something is up. Oh God, oh damn.
Are our crops molding too?
Huh? Who cares about that?
Marrow.
Well, yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll see what I can salvage.
Don't worry about it. It'll be better soon. Anon dropped by last night. She said Divilethion agreed to fix it.
Oh. But I mean, it's just crops. I don't think it's worth killing someone over.
Oh, how did you know there will be a sacrifice?
Because! Isn't there always one? When Divilethion agrees to help, you know?
Well, not always. But yeah, this time there will be one. Speaking of which, Marrow, I need you to be present at the ritual this time.
Oh, thank God. It's just about that.
I know you don't like it, but I'm getting a lot of crap for your behavior. Even Rando said it's unbecoming of me to let you off the hook.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Look, I need to get the crops now, so...
Alright, thank you, Marrow.
Yeah, see you tonight. Oh my God, what am I going to do?
You might be thinking, there's really no problem here. Clearly Lynn is far too accommodating when it comes to Marrow anyway. Oh, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking as soon as he finds out Marrow's got the sign, Marrow's dying. Standing up God for him and whatnot.
But that's just how it is. After all, it's just the two of them now. Their father caught the plague when Marrow was just a kid. Daddy and the other infected agreed to leave the village. And so, it was bye-bye Dad. He probably got eaten by monsters out there. Or perhaps froze to death during the winter. Either way, Marrow was left behind with his mother and Lynn. Mother and Marrow bawled their eyes out. Lynn didn't seem too bothered, and that bothered Marrow. Mother wasn't bothered that Lynn wasn't bothered. Mother didn't bother with Lynn much in general. Several years later, Mother said to Marrow, "Don't tell anyone, but I hope that lazy bugger from next door gets killed next." I swear, he steals our vegetables at night. But it wasn't Mr. Wonder that got sacrificed. It was her. Wait, did Lynn do it? Who do you suppose did the honors? Oh, yep. I thought it was going to go this way. To be fair, it didn't sound like we had much of a mother-son bond. Ah, yes. Of course. Little Lynn. Who else? There was a total of 3 high priests in this village, but it had to be Lynn. Oh, and then we just smear blood on our brother. I can see why he doesn't like us. It's okay, said Lynn, but Marrow didn't think it was okay at all. So you see, Marrow doesn't have much faith that Lynn would make an exception for family. Everyone has the right to be devoured by the Divilethion. That's what Lynn thinks. The vegetables are molding. Marrow doesn't care. It seems unlikely he'll be around to feel hungry for much longer anyway.
Well, welcome, my dear. Decided to show up today,
I'm sorry for skipping last time.
Yes, well, you learned your lesson, I hope. Though you don't seem too upset. Why would I be upset? I see. Boy, was I wrong about you. Honestly, I'm shocked.
I'm not following.
The ritual is tomorrow evening, is it not? Or at least that's what Anon kept telling me.
Well, about that, we still don't know who you've chosen.
Huh?
Usually, it's figured out pretty early, but this time no one has come forth.
I see.
I know it isn't like you to spoil the fun, but if you want the ritual done on time, you're gonna have to give me a hint.
So that's why you're so nonchalant about it. I thought you already knew who I chose.
Wait. You wouldn't have.
Wouldn't I? Now that's the reaction I was expecting.
But why him?
Who knows? I get a little jealous sometimes. That is to say, Lynn, do not be absent from our sessions again. No, you're upset, aren't you, my pet? Was I too harsh?
You know what? I feel like we're committed to being the most worst version of ourselves, so nope, not too harsh at all. What are you talking about? You know what's best for this village, and best for me. If anything, I'm more grateful than ever.
Oh, you are, huh?
Of course. Thank you for delivering me from my distractions. With this, I can fully devote myself to serving you and this village.
Oh, what a bore. I really wanted to see you cry.
Perhaps I'll cry from joy.
It's not the same. I wanted you begging and pleading.
But I pray to you every day.
Yeah, but you don't ever mean it.
Nonsense, of course I do.
I've had enough of you. Get out.
Ah, welcome back. What did he say?
Huh?
Did the great Divilethion tell you who's the sacrifice?
It's... Actually, I'm not too sure. It was all riddles.
Ah, typical. Why does it insist on this hide and seek? Perhaps it's difficult to find amusement when you're God. If it comes down to it, we'll just have to check each villager individually. Sheesh, let's wait until tomorrow at least. The sacrifice must be pooping himself by now. I'm sure someone will notice something is up. Sounds good to me. Lynn?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm getting sick again.
Again? I'm telling you, we shouldn't let sick people into the masses. They infect everyone else. And how are you going to check who's sick? Well-eyed.
I think I'm going home for today.
Right, sleep it off. We have a big day tomorrow. Drink lots of water.
Thank you, I will. Lynn heads home, his little mind racing. It's messing with me. It just wanted to scare me. It didn't actually pick Marrow. Marrow would have told me. He would have told me, right? Marrow? But there was no answer. Oh, great, he ran away. No, he didn't. He isn't the sacrifice. And where would he run away to, anyway? To the wilderness so he can be eaten by something else instead? I'm not gonna lie, if I was Marrow, I would do it just to spite the village. Lynn sits on the couch, gets up, but then sits back down again. He gets up a couple more times until he finally decides to stay down. And there he sits for the rest of the day, his thoughts running around in circles. He's still sitting there when Marrow finally shows up.
Ah! Why are you sitting here in the dark? Scared the crap out of me.
Sorry. I didn't notice the sun went down.
Well, the vegetables are screwed. I saved what I could, but it wasn't much.
Thanks.
Sure. Anyway, good night.
Marrow,
Yeah?
can we talk for a bit? Yes. The conversation starter nobody wants to hear.
What's up?
You seem a little stressed out.
It's just the crops. It sucks.
I see. Bite the bullet. Say it!
It just annoys me that I put all that effort in and they rot anyway. You know?
I understand. If it's just that, then fine. But, you know, Marrow, If something was wrong, you'd tell me, right?
Yeah, of course.
The house gets a little too quiet for comfort.
Anyway, I have to go to sleep now.
Good night.
Yeah.
Lynn could have easily checked if Marrow was the sacrifice. But he didn't. He didn't have to. He knows already, after all. He knows. But just for now, he'll pretend to be convinced otherwise. Rando is dusting the temple stairs with such vigor, you'd think he likes it.
Oh, hey! Feeling better?
Yes, thank you. Any news on the sacrifice?
Not a peep. But fear not.
Rando throws the broom away with an extravagant gesture.
It's my turn to pray today.
Isn't it a bit early?
Watch me. I'll get the sacrifice identity out of that thing.
I don't think you should push it, I mean...
Relax, I'll take care of it.
Lynn is left alone with a growing sense of unease. He sits down on the stairs to brood. One might wonder
What exactly is the problem here? Marrow has been nothing but unbearable this whole time. I'd say good riddance. But Lynn doesn't see it that way. He remembers him, and Marrow used to be very close. Best friends even. That's how pitiful Lynn's social life used to be. You see, Lynn was one of those unwanted children. Well, not at first. At first, he was very much wanted. His parents had just gotten married and were on their way to their happily ever after. But then, Mother got ill while pregnant with Lynn. She went to the great Divilethion to ask for help. And the merciful Divilethion helped her, of course. Divilethion is the most kind being on earth after all. But in exchange, it demanded the unborn child for itself. It was so excited, it had never had a pet before.
Oh, so this is why he's so obsessed with me.
Mother, on the other hand, wasn't too thrilled about it. But what else could she do? Let herself and the child die? Besides, she could always just make another. So she agreed. Lynn was born to serve the great Divilethion. What an honor! Maybe that's why Mother didn't bother loving Lynn. Oh, we found Dad! Lynn wasn't hers anymore. She made sure Lynn stayed alive, but didn't waste her breath talking to him.
You know, I no longer feel bad that Lynn killed Mother. I mean, damn! You sold your son so you'd live, and now you won't even give him a hug?
In fact, she went out of her way to acknowledge his existence as little as possible. Father didn't think it was right, but said nothing, because he was a spineless people-pleaser. God damn it, Father! Grow a backbone! But Marrow was different. He and Lynn would play together, and overall they had a pleasant childhood. Well, ignoring all the unpleasant things, like Dad leaving to die and sibling favoritism and whatnot. Look, I'm saying neither of them were beaten with sticks. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a happy childhood.
Well, I mean, we now know why Lynn is messed up.
Anyway, it was only after Lynn officially became a priest that Marrow became a whiny little crap. So, you're a high priest now?
That's right.
You'll be in charge of those sick rituals.
Some of them, yeah.
Congratulations. Lynn couldn't understand why Marrow wasn't happy for him. Serving the Divilethion was ensuring the safety and happiness of the whole village. Sure, there was an occasional sacrifice or two, but it was either that or no village at all. Lynn thought Marrow was being unreasonable and naive. Surely he'd grow out of it.
Nope.
Anyway, that's why Lynn isn't so sure whether to stab Marrow or not.
What am I to do? Killing Marrow will prevent a famine. Not killing him is just me being selfish. Nope, you know what? Long live Divilethion, save the crops. Why am I even thinking about this? It's the same as ever. I'm just being sentimental. That's no good. Divilethion is testing me, and I'm failing big time.
There you are! I was looking for you.
Hi, how did it go with Divilethion?
He asks, as if he didn't know.
Oh boy, I'm sorry to tell you this. The Divilethion told me who the sacrifice is. It's your brother.
Oh,
Sorry.
Lynn doesn't know how to react. Should he pretend to be shocked by the news? It seems like a huge bother right now.
You okay there, kiddo?
huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry you have to go through this again.
Again?
Like with your mother.
Oh, right, I did that. Well, anyway, there's no way Marrow comes willingly.
That's for sure.
Will you come with me to get him?
Are you sure? I can go grab him with Anon.
No. He'll probably run away at the sight of you two. Let's just go get him.
Right now? It's still early.
I know he's home right now, so...
This is going to get messy, isn't it?
If he starts a ruckus, we'll knock him out.
You have no mercy, huh?
What was that?
Old man's mutterings. Ignore it. Are you sure you want to do this? I know it's difficult.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Stop asking me. Marrow is surprised to see them. He was clearly expecting the priest to come after him much later. Possibly after he had miraculously come up with an escape plan.
What's up? Look, we know it's you, kid. What are you talking about? Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. No, wait! It's not me, I swear! Lynn, it's not me!
Marrow,
Not you, huh? Then show us. You don't have the mark. No!
in a desperation, Marrow attempts to push aside the old priest to get past him. But Rando has dealt with this kind of thing plenty of times. He gets Marrow in a headlock.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Let me go! Marrow struggles in panic.
Ow! Lynn, a little help here?
Lynn helps Rando grab Marrow. They start dragging Marrow to the temple. He is kicking and screaming the whole way there. But it's no use. People stop and stare, but the instant Rando asks them for some help, they all become extremely busy with looking at the clouds. Yes. Fascinating. Might it rain tonight? That'd be bad.
Yep.
Several bumps and bruises later, Marrow is thrown into the temple's wine cellar.
Now behave, or we'll have to tie you up. You don't want to be spending the last of your life being unable to move, right? I mean, that sounds pretty uncomfortable. I imagine getting a runny nose from crying and not being able to clean up. That's just gross.
Thank you for your input, Rando.
So, what now? I'm going to sit here until evening waiting for my death? Yeah, you can help yourself to some of that wine.
Marrow isn't old enough to...
What's that matter? Kid's about to kick the bucket anyway. It's brilliant. He wouldn't even have to suffer the morning after. I'm telling you, red wine gives me the worst hangover. There was this one time.
I don't give a crap, old man.
Your loss. It's a great story.
I'm going to see if Anon has shown up yet.
Actually, it's such a great story, I'm going to tell it anyway. So, it was like 15 years ago during this harvest season.
Rando stays behind to mercilessly torture Marrow with his boring story. Right on cue, Anon appears.
Here I am.
So you are. We've captured the sacrifice.
Oh!
Uh-huh. Could you check that everything is in order in the sacramental hall?
Sure. Who's the sacrifice?
Sorry, I have to visit a Divilethion.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later.
Yes, of course. Len, little thing, what brings you here? Is the ritual starting already? You should know I prefer it at midnight. No. I just want to tell you we're ready to go once the sun sets. Why would you tell me this? It's not my problem. I just want to eat. The logistics of the ritual are on you.
I know, but I thought you might want to know anyway, considering who the sacrifice is.
Now why would that matter? Surely I can trust my precious pet to do as it's told.
Of course.
Then what is it? Did you come here looking for praise?
I came to pray.
Oh? Well, go on then.
Divilethion, I find my heart wavering. I think I'm sad.
Oh.
What should I do?
You do as you're told. How you feel about it couldn't possibly be more irrelevant.
Doesn't that make me spineless?
Luckily, I have enough spine for both of us. If that was all, leave. I want to relax before dinner.
Yeah.
Well?
Right. I'll see you tonight. The decision has been made already, yet Lin is still undecided. He wonders where he went wrong, but also if this really is for the best. It has to be. After all, the Divilethion has decided this. Lin will surely become an improved version of himself through this. Truly, Marrow has been but a hindrance. Yes, after this, there will be no more baby brother to pamper, only the Divilethion to worship, just as it should be for a good servant of God. Yes, what a happy day this is! Wonderful day, a day of absolution. The ritual isn't for the crops at all, it is a gift from Lin. An offering for Divilethion to forgive Lin for wasting all these years. Lin is ready now, ready to receive grace. With the newfound determination, Lin makes his way down the temple stairs. He is feeling certain about himself, but is then struck by Anon's sorry face. There you are, Lin.
Is something wrong?
I saw the sacrifices. Lin, I'm so sorry.
Just what he didn't need. Did you find me to tell me that?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I was just worried. I know it must be hard on you.
Yeah? So what?
Excuse me?
Yes, it is difficult. This is precisely why it's called a sacrifice.
I know, but...
Anon, why'd you even become a high priest?
What do you mean?
It's been years now, and I haven't seen you perform the ritual even once.
Oh!
Indeed. It's always me or Rando. Mostly me because Rando is awful at it.
It's just... I thought I could do it, as long as it helps people. But I just don't have the stomach for it.
I know you don't. This is a village full of wimps. 400 people whispering behind my back about what a terrible person I am. Yet once the ritual comes around, everyone is so glad I'm here. Let the terrible one do the terrible deeds, so you don't have to.
Don't say that.
You know what, Anon? Anon doesn't want to hear it. She has had enough of Lin's holier-than-thou nonsense.
I can tell. You're not in the mood to talk.
Which was false. Lin was definitely in the mood to talk. In fact, these are probably the most honest thoughts he had ever shared. Keeping to himself is what Anon had liked about Lin. But now she sees his true colours for the first time. And boy, does she find them ugly. Maybe if you weren't also incompetent, the Divilethion wouldn't be so focused on me. And maybe if it wasn't so focused on me, I'd be allowed to make some mistakes. Kind of like you.
All you do is bumble about, making one mess up after another. But when I so much as slip, God rains punishment upon me.
Lynn, I'm sorry.
About what? It's thanks to that I get to better myself. I get to become what you should aim to be.
I think we should end this conversation here.
Am I making you uncomfortable? Yes.
No. It's just, I still have a lot to do before the ritual.
I see.
See you later.
That's one bridge burned right there. But it doesn't matter. Humans don't matter. Screw humans. Lynn needs none of them. Only Divilethion is worthy of his time. Rando's mouth is still running a marathon. His captive audience looks less than thrilled.
Welcome back, Lynn.
Hello?
We should decide who performs the ritual.
Yes, have this conversation right in front of the very person you're about to kill.
Nice.
Me, right?
Are you sure? I mean, can you?
Rando, how many times do you think I've done this already?
Plenty?
And you still have to ask.
Oh, no, I meant since it's marrow. I thought it might haunt you.
The only way it's going to haunt me is if I let you do it. I can't believe how hard it is for you to kill someone. Do you miss the vital organs on purpose?
Sheesh, kid. That was a little uncalled for. I was just trying to be nice.
Yes, very nice of you to offer to kill my brother. Thank you, Rando.
Look, kid, I appreciate you're not feeling your best today. But don't take it out on your friends.
Anon is probably missing you right now.
Yeah, she probably is.
I'm performing the ritual.
Be my guest.
Sorry you had to say that.
Are you always like this at work?
I don't want to talk about that. How are you? Can I get you something?
Like what?
I don't know. Actually, no. I do know. You prefer vanilla. Wait just a moment. Lynn prepares Marrow a drink. Marrow realizes Lynn probably has the keys. Maybe he could hit him in the head with a bottle and make a run for it. Here,
What is it?
here's a drug. It'll make this easier for you.
You mean easier for you?
I'll
I'll be high out of my mind so you don't have to see me miserable. And you'll play the music so loud you can't hear me scream when you rip my heart out.
Huh. You have it all figured out.
Ugh,
What?
you know, I kind of expected this to happen sooner or later.
Oh?
Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. Though I'm still disappointed all the same.
Lynn puts the drink on the table. Suppose it can wait a few more moments. I'm sorry, Marrow.
Oh yeah? You look real sorry. Not?
I am sorry. I hope you won't hold this against me.
That'd be some feat, considering I'll be dead.
Maybe so. Still, if I could, I'd do things differently.
So do it.
Hmm?
Let's kill someone else instead.
Well, you've certainly changed your attitude.
Shut up. Listen. You can hide their face and pretend it's me.
That's not going to work.
Why not? It's not like God knows what my heart tastes like. Just say you can't stand looking at my face or something.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on, why not?
I'm sorry.
Why not?
This needs to happen, Marrow. And while I'm torn about it,
Real goddamn torn. You're smiling.
Marrow, this is what I do. I love you to bits, but I'm a holy man first, and your brother second.
Huh? A holy man, huh? You fancy yourself a saint?
No, I mean I've devoted myself to Divilethion.
Screw you, Lynn. Take your halo and choke on it.
Marrow takes the drink from the table and downs it in one go. Ah, no, I wasn't done talking.
Ha!
Oh, god damn it, Marrow. Lynn tries to shake Marrow out of it, but Marrow's mind is already on a higher plane of existence. Ah, what a heartwarming sentiment to leave me with. Poor Marrow. Come on then. Lynn walks Marrow out. They walk past the sacramental hall. That's right, past it. Not in it or to it, but past. And they continue all the way down to Diviletthion's altar, the one it uses to talk to the high priests. Hello? I already told you I want the ritual done at midnight. And why is that here? Divilethion, this is my most prized possession. I want you to have it. That is very sweet of you, my pet. But you're overlooking one thing. You can't give me something that's already mine. No. Until midnight, this is still mine. Bull! I've put claims on it. But you haven't claimed him yet. Amazing. Simply amazing. I've never been so annoyed and endeared at the same time. I'm giving you something very dear to me. If you don't like it, do what you will. Ah, I guess it doesn't matter. Though I'm still expecting a ritual tonight. Of course. Wouldn't it be fun to pick someone from the audience? It would. A little surprise to shake things up. Fine, have it your way. You can sacrifice your brother here in private. That's what you want, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Divilethion, the benevolent. It's not like I find the ritual grotesque, but... Except you do. Now hurry before I change my mind. As you wish. Oh, I thought our brother was going to become a pet as well. Nope, we're still about to kill him. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out what happens next. I don't have to spell it out, right? You get it, right? Surely you know that Lynn did the very thing he just announced he would do. If you figured he mercilessly murdered Marrow, congratulations! You're exactly right. He did it with a big, bright smile on his face. And his drugged-out little brother screamed in pain, completely unable to understand what happened. Have you ever been high, or in a state of adrenaline rush? You're hyper-focused on the very instant that is your existence in that moment. And that moment drags on for a small eternity. Now, imagine, if you will, being in such a state, and then having your heart gouged out. Truly, Lynn is an awful brother. Divilethion was pleased to have such a loyal little worshipper. And he gets 2 hearts in one day? Oh, I'm still the favourite. Did I just get hooked by a ribcage? Alright, so I'm gonna guess now we just need to find a way to save our brother. So what's wrong? Oh no, do you have a fever?
Don't touch me.
Why?
Because you're drunk and high and the Divilethion knows what. And you reek of blood.
I see. But listen, Marrow. That man just gave his life for this village. For you. It is really important you show to appreciate that.
Is that what you call it?
Huh?
He gave it. Not like you took it or anything.
Don't be like that. I wish there was another way too.
I kinda doubt that.
I really do. But as things stand right now, we don't have a choice.
You chose to be a priest.
Actually, we now know that we didn't we? We were born to be a priest because of our mother. Nope, we still attempt to strangle our brother, even if we try and be nice to him earlier. Damn! I didn't, I mean, did you eat anything? Aren't you hungry?
I just need some sleep.
Is there anything you'd want?
Just some rest.
You're hungry, right? Please, I'll make you something.
Ugh,
What do you want to eat?
rice porridge.
Aww, affection. Oh, thank goodness. I'll let you know when it's done.
Alright.
Try to get some sleep. Continuing our brotherly affection, I'm not here for her. I didn't come here for her, Marrow.
Huh?
The fact that our mother's corpse has been rotting here for a year means very little to me.
That's some way to put it. Why'd you even show up if you're not going to be like that about it?
You didn't let me finish.
What more is there?
I'm not here to visit the remains of some woman who shat us out.
Oh my god!
I don't care about her, but I care about you caring about her.
I can't make heads or tails of that.
Oh, well,
But thanks, I guess.
Marrow is happy. He thinks maybe his murdering lunatic of a brother is a good person after all. Humans are so easily swayed. You're welcome. It's just nice spending time with you, right over the rotting corpse of our mother.
Stop! Don't say stuff like that.
And so they went home, blissfully ignorant of the consequences of neglecting God. You know what, maybe I'm not so okay with you, sacrificing my brother. It's not like my opinion is worth mentioning. Indeed, I'm just trying to help you. We have to fix that brother complex of yours. My what? Oh, that got under your skin, didn't it? I've had enough of you. Get out. Oh, so apparently during our confrontation, when we know he's been sacrificing, right? We have affection again. I love you, Marrow.
Huh? Thanks. I mean, that's nice. You too?
What is with this response?
It's just really awkward, okay?
How so?
What am I supposed to say? Oh, gosh jolly, I love you too. You're the best big brother ever.
Yes, that would be nice.
God. Anyway, I have to go to sleep now.
Good night.
Yeah.
Lynn could have easily checked if Marrow was the sacrifice, but he didn't. He didn't have to. He knows already after all. Now is the ultimate decision. We must betray God. We must do it for family. Well, that might be fun and all. What then? Where would we even go? I'm going to be ripped apart by beasts as soon as I exit the village's surroundings. Although, Divilethion said this would ward off monsters. At least anything smaller than it. Did I just compare Divilethion to a monster? No. I didn't mean it like that. Divilethion is beautiful and wonderful and kind. Some priest I am.
There you are. I was looking for you.
Oh, it's time to collect him. Are we gonna have him escape this time?
Lynn, a little help here.
Sure. Oh, we helped all right. Hey, Divilethion, you hungry? I didn't stab the heart. Quiet. I just wish you told me.
What?
Pack your things.
Huh?
Clothes, toothbrush, things like that.
What?
What don't you understand?
But What? In a backpack?
Yes, quickly now. Marrow stumbles around in his room, almost tripping over Rando's corpse. What am I doing?
Are you throwing me out?
What?
Are you throwing me out because I did tell you about the mark?
My god, no! We're leaving the village!
Huh?
Divilethion gave me this necklace some time ago. It allows us to wander outside the village without being attacked by monsters.
Huh? Then why haven't we left already?
Don't be ridiculous. There was no need to leave.
Yes, there was. There's a bloody monster living in the temple.
Marrow! Marrow shuts up. The carcass in the room serves as a nice reminder not to anger Lynn. We have everything we could ever ask for in here. Honestly, I'm more than a little miffed we have to leave.
Well, I could just go by myself.
Huh? Just get your things. We need to hurry. Meanwhile, Anon shows up to work,
Here I am.
but no one answers.
Guys? Weird. Are they both praying?
She wanders around, but there is no sight of Rando or Lynn.
Did they bail out on me? I'm gonna have to tell Divilethion we don't know who the sacrifice is. All by myself?
She envisions Divilethion's fury. Idiot! Moron! You pathetic piece of human filth! This bloody village has barely 400 people! How can you not find one sacrifice?
No!
A lower level priest approaches her. Is something wrong?
I can't find Rando or Lynn.
You don't need to worry about that. They went to pick up the sacrifice, I think. Rando said he found out who it was. I saw him leave with Lynn a while ago.
Oh, who is the sacrifice?
I don't know. I was just passing by. But I think Lynn knew them though.
He looked pretty down about it. Lynn did.
Anon finds that to be curious. She doesn't recall Lynn ever feeling sad over any sacrifice. In fact, Anon found it creepy how little Lynn seemed to care in general. Well, except when it came to...
Ah! It's Marrow. It has to be.
Who?
Lynn's little brother. I hope everything is all right. When did they leave again?
Like I said, it's been a while. Anon gets a bad feeling. It shouldn't take this long. Lynn's house is just around the corner. You got everything?
Probably.
Marrow,
Huh?
pull yourself together. I don't want people asking why you look like you've seen a ghost.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Everything is fine. Just leave it to me.
Right.
They leave home, leaving Rando's corpse to rot on the floor in the summer heat. It doesn't matter. Lynn knows people will figure out what he did, and it doesn't plan to stick around for the consequences anyway. The two of them make their way to the village's gate. People keep stopping Lynn to say their hellos and ask about the coming ritual. Everyone wants to know who the sacrifice is. Lynn just smiles and says he doesn't know yet. He exchanges pleasantries as if nothing is wrong. It makes Marrow really uncomfortable. Right as they are about to exit, a familiar face shows up.
Lynn!
Oh, hello, Anon. You look worried. Is something wrong?
Huh? I can't find Rando. And where are they going?
Rando went to pick up the sacrifice, I think. And it turns out we're low on mushrooms. I'm going to grab some, so we'll have enough for the ritual.
What are you talking about? That's not your job. Send someone else.
Marrow said he knows a good spot nearby. We'll be right back.
Cut the crap, Lynn! It's Marrow, isn't it?
Lynn doesn't answer. He's busy calculating whether Anon would let them go. It seems unlikely.
Don't do anything stupid, Lynn. You, of all people, know how it is.
Sorry.
Sorry, my ass! You're such a hypocrite! How many little brothers did you kill already?
I mean, the difference is, none of them was my little brother.
But oh no! God forbid we sacrifice yours!
Anon, I can see you're very upset.
Yes, I'm upset! You're not this stupid, Lynn! There isn't anything out there! You're running off to die! And you're leaving us to die too!
Lynn figures this conversation has run its course. Not to mention Marrow keeps fidgeting about, as if he's expecting Lynn to change his mind now. Lynn turns around to open the gates. However, Anon hadn't come alone. Next to her are some other priests Lynn never bothered to get to know. One of them grabs Marrow by the collar of his shirt, and roughly 1 instant later, 2 screams echo across the area. The man is screaming because Lynn just stabbed him in the eye. Marrow is screaming because he is a little wimp. I suppose he was surprised seeing a man get stabbed. Still, Anon was plenty surprised too, but all she did was gasp. Besides, Marrow already saw this happen with Rando. God damn, how many times do you intend to be shocked by the same thing? Anyhow, while everyone is busy screaming and being surprised, Lynn pulls Marrow away with him. Turns out Anon was wrong, and Lynn is exactly that stupid. The other priests had every intention of following Lynn and Marrow in case they ran. But when push comes to shove, they chickened out. None of them fancied the possibility of getting a new eye piercing. And all of them were suddenly extremely worried over the wounded one. Yup, no time to chase the sacrifice that's going to save our village. This random guy we're not even friends with is the highest priority now. Well, maybe some of them were friends, but let's not fuss over the details. Lynn and Marrow get away with no further incidents. Are we safe? For now, probably. But I'm not sure they'll send someone after us. My guess would be hunters. They'd know how to move around here. So, Marrow, we need to keep going until we're outside Divilethion's influence. Huh? There aren't any strong monsters this close to the village, thanks to Divilethon. That means as long as we're here, people will surely come after us. But I doubt they'd chase us to where there are monsters.
Great.
They catch their breath for a moment, then continue on. Meanwhile, Anon's party has retreated back to the temple. The injured one is being treated. He is in equal amounts of pain as Anon is in distress.
I can't believe this! Lynn of all people! That hypocrite son of a bugger! That goddamn ass!
High Priest Anon, what should we do?
I'm just... Has anyone seen Rando yet?
I don't think so.
Don't tell me he ran away too!
Anon sits with her head in her hands.
How do I break these news to the great Divilethion?
Should I? Do you need me to come with you? Anon is tempted. Sharing the blame sounds good.
No, I'll do it. Thanks though.
She smiles at the others and goes to visit the altar.
Hello. I trust you're here to tell me the ritual is ready to start.
Actually, about that.
The The benevolent Divilethion looks absolutely menacing. It takes every shred of courage Anon has left to tell Divilethion what happened. I'll spare you from what went down afterwards. Anon lived to tell the tale, but it'll be years before she's actually ready to tell it to anyone. And how lucky Divilethion was to spare Anon's sorry soul. After all, from here on out, she's the only high priest available. Good for her. As for some others...
Lynn? What will happen to the village now?
I wouldn't worry over that, Marrow.
How can I not?
The village is pretty sturdy. It can take a flood or two.
Huh? What? God, Lynn, no! I'm talking about the people.
Oh.
Oh, indeed, you basket case. Is everyone going to starve to death because of me?
The villagers too will be fine.
They will?
I mean, yeah. If they all die out, who is he going to eat next? Yes, Divilethion is very kind.
I can't believe you're still saying that.
But it is. This isn't the first time we've failed to deliver the sacrifice. There was this girl who killed herself before we could sacrifice her.
Oh,
But do you know what? Divilethion forgave us. Instead of the girl, we sacrificed her whole family. Lynn fully intended that to make Marrow feel better. It didn't though. Don't worry, the ritual will be held with or without you. Divilethion will keep everyone safe and sound. Just as I will keep you. Marrow found that a completely unnecessary parallel to draw. So that's what happened to Lynn and Marrow. They chose to leave behind the nameless village and journeyed from the middle of nowhere to the edge of somewhere. Lynn is certain there exist other villages. Marrow just follows. He has no idea what else to do. So perhaps this is a happy ending for them. But what about poor Divilethion? It was heartbroken. Poor thing. How could Lynn do that? Divilethion had so much faith in him. Even gave him the means to escape, trusting he wouldn't. But what do you know? Humans are the scum of the earth. After all the love and care Divilethion gave Lynn, this is the thanks it got. Divilethion was absolutely devastated. It wouldn't let this one slide. You just watch your back, Lynn. One of these days, you'll get what's coming to you. But until then, enjoy the delights of living on the run. And that's it. That's the story. Surely there was some grand adventure to follow, but I'm not going to tell it now. So settle in for this load of bull. Everyone lived happily ever after. What's this? The story is over, but you've been very kind to Marrow. Why would you do that? Perhaps you're wondering how he feels about all of this. He didn't have any say in it after all. Well, let me tell you. Despite the mosquitoes, the mud, and the general unpleasantries of the forest, Marrow is pleased to find himself still alive. Whenever he happens to glance down at the mark Divilethion had given him, he is filled with guilt. Perhaps he should have died. Thinking that someone else did so in his stead is a very somber thought. Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, Marrow, regardless of which ending we got, someone else was going to die in that ritual in your stead. But at least Lynn seems to have wanted it this way. So whatever, Marrow is alive. And despite the bogs, the bushes, and the bugs, he is happy to be alive. And that's that, I think. Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough to Divilethion. You know what? I kind of like the god. He is very merciful. I mean, he only ate an entire family to make up for one person. If If you enjoyed this game and you want to check out something else, then have a look at my playthrough of Candy Scabs. But other than that, I hope you have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.